Picture me sitting in front of 88 keys, trying to escape from a shady place where babies blaze trees on a daily day, trying to get their gravy straight. The floss cause told me, homie, watch it. These ladies play dirty games, which should get the grind.
What's up, everybody? This is All Things Beer 510, and today we bring you a review from Cigar City Brewing out of Tampa Bay, Florida. This is Hunahpu 2017. It's 11.5% stout. The spicy stouts has cacao nibs, cinnamon, vanilla, ancho, and I hope I'm saying this right, pisilla, chilies. I've reviewed Abraxas. I've had Bomb, Stone Chocoveza, Mexican Cake, which I've had a couple years ago. I'll be reviewing that soon too, revisiting it. And this is the second time I've had Hunahpu. Hunahpu is crazy. People know about the day. People go crazy and go to the festival. They have their own festival for this beer, similar to Dark Lord Day or Darkness Day from Surly and Three Floyds. So this is it's the non-barrel aged version. They do have a double barrel aged version that I see people go crazy for, and maybe one day I'll be able to try that. Big shout out to the homie Jesse for getting this to me. Salute you, because now I actually get to drink it and sit with it and tell you guys what I think. I had it early this year, but 2016, early this year at one of my Super Bowl shares. And it was like, 2-ounce pour. I had to spread the wealth. And it was good from what I can remember, but, I didn't really get to, really take my time with it. And so glad to have this for you guys. And big shout out to Florida. I mean, with Cigar City, that's been kind of a OG in the game. Now you got, Jay Wakefield out of Miami, and Psycho, I think, out of St. Petersburg. Angry Chair, which is producing crazy stouts from what I've heard, also from the Tampa area. And I believe Three Sons is also out of Florida. And if I'm missing any other Florida breweries, please let me know. But Florida, I had some beers from a festival. I had Rate Beer this year from Psycho and Jay Wakefield, and it was crazy. Like some of the best beers I had at the festival. So let's get this open. Enough of the chit chatting. See what it smells like. See what it tastes like, and tell you what I think. That will be edited. I got it open. I was having problems opening up the beer, so that not all that will be on camera. But let's get a pour, please. Okay, it's pouring out pitch black. Last year I've seen some reviews, or at least on Untapped, about how the beer has fallen off. I haven't had 2012 or 13 or when this beer first came out. Some people still say it's great. Some people say it's fallen off. I didn't have it, for a few years back. So I just only had it for the first time this year. So, I can't talk about, 2012, 13, 14 batch. So we're just going to be going and rating off of what I taste from the beer at this moment. Let's get up close and personal. You get a little bit of cinnamon and some spicy notes from this beer. Big chocolate notes. Big, almost like some toffee, some caramel. I'm trying to smell the vanilla. I get a little bit of vanilla, a little milk chocolate also on the smell. Smells like a wonderful beer. Let's hope it's great. Cheers. Wow. That's a really good beer. It reminds me of Abraxas a little bit, but actually I'm getting a lot more vanilla out of this beer. I'm getting a lot of good caramel notes, a lot of roastiness. It almost tastes like the beer has coffee in it a little bit, but I know it does not. Big chocolate, little spice from the peppers. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon as well. Really smooth. For 11.5% beer, I get a little heat, but the aftertaste, it coats your mouth. And just for a regular stout, like not barrel aged, I love just the full body. The chocolate is on my lips. while I'm talking to you, I get this big chewy vibe from this stout. I know a lot of people love their barrel aged stouts, but just for the regular base stout, this is a great beer. I've seen some people say they had either infected bottles or it had a tart taste or fruity taste. I don't get that at all. I straight get chocolate. I get vanilla, caramel, toffee, roastiness from the beer. A little pepper, a little cinnamon spice. Yeah, I can see why, especially a few years ago, why people just went crazy over this. Now a lot of breweries are doing this style. Prairie has bomb. Like a lot of breweries are doing stuff with cinnamon and different spices in the beer. These were maybe them and Mexican Cake and Abraxas were some of the first ones when I first started getting into craft beer that I heard about, and it stands the test of time. It's a great beer. I mean, when you have a festival around your day, or a festival around your beer, pardon me, it's the hype. Might be real, might not be. Dark Lord, I had Dark Lord. You've seen that review. I really, really did not like that beer. This is a different beer and it's shitting on Dark Lord. Dark Lord tasted like soy sauce. So this great beer. If you're into trading, I think that this is an easy beer to trade for, depending on where you live or what do you have. If you just want to try it and share it with some people, I'll be drinking this to the dome tonight. My wife is pregnant, so we can't share beer right now. So that's why you have not been seeing me do a lot of stouts because I don't feel like drinking, because I don't drain pour anything. So I just don't feel like drinking 11.5%, 22-ounce bottle during the week. But I had to review this. It's been a while since I reviewed a dope stout for you guys. So it lived up to the hype. Untapped. Check my Untapped, All Things Beer 510 if you want to see like the rating I give it. But yeah, I don't do 99s or A's. I'll just go by Untapped. I'm probably going to give this a 4.5 out of 5, and that's what I gave it. Maybe a 4.75 after I'm done with this beer. But great beer. Big shout out to Jesse. Big shout out to Florida. Until next time, you guys take care. Keep holding me down. Peace and love.